Let's get into it. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story to kick off this video, right? So, it's the 31st of December, right? It's basically New Year's, right? Me and my friends were like, let's go to the club, right? Let's go to the club, let's hit the club and just vibe in for the New Year's, right? So we go to this club, we enter the club and it's vibing, it's popping, basically. It's full, it's popping, people are having fun, whatever, right? And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have like the time of our lives today. And the first thing we do when we walk in is like, let's go by the bar and get drinks, right? So we go by the bar, me and one of my other friends. Two of my other friends, they went into the dance floor and started like scouting the scene, whatever, right? And me and one of my other friends were like, let's go by the bar, get like drinks for all of us, and then we can hop in, right? So we're by the bar, right? And I'm waiting to get my drink, right? Since there's like loads of people and people are buying their drinks, whatever. I'm waiting by the bar to get a drink, and one of my friends leaves to go find the other two of my friends, right? So I'm basically left there by myself. And this girl comes to me, this beautiful, hot girl. She I'm not gonna exaggerate how hot she was, but she was bad. She was bad, right? She comes up to me and she's like, oh, your friend left you, right? I'm like, I didn't even notice. Oh, okay. She's like, well, yeah, maybe it's for the better or whatever, right? And I'm like, okay. And we basically start talking and everything now. And you know, she's getting like close and personal, and like we're talking, we're vibing for like 15-20 minutes before I even go back to my friend. She buys me a drink, we stayed there for a little bit, and there was like high attraction and sexual tension, right? And I'm thinking, okay, this is great and everything. I haven't even got to like really go enjoy the club, right? So I'm definitely going to leave and go like enjoy the club, since that's what I came here to do first of all. But you know, this is great, right? But it also made me think, because I was wearing this black long sleeve shirt. It was like tight, and you know, now that I'm in shape, right? Like now that I'm in shape, when I wear clothes like that, it looks really good, right? I've actually noticed, I used to go to clubs even like beginning of 2025 when I started going to the gym. The attraction that I was getting then, when I would wear the same clothes and everything, was basically low, right? I would basically have no one looking at me. One girl here and there would kind of look at me, and it's like, okay. My confidence is a bit low. I go to the gym for 3 months, I go to the gym for 6 months, I can see the attraction is increasing. The more time I've spent in the gym, it was directly correlated to how much attraction I was getting from girls, right? And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. So I go to the gym 9 months, 12 months, now I'm in there, right? Now I'm like, okay, every time I'm going to the club, I'm getting like attention from like other girls and everything. Just cause like you wear the right clothes, like you wear clothes that like will fit your body shape and everything. And also that you're in shape, like your competition is pretty low when it's in the club. Most guys aren't even in shape at the club, right? So it's like, okay, this is pretty cool. So I'm there and I'm thinking, you know what? This reminds me, back in the summer, right? So back in the summer, I was lean, shredded. I'm talking 9.1% body fat. For those of you who aren't in the gym, who actually don't know like how lean that is, basically no one that you know in your entire life is 9.1% body fat. No one that you know in your life right now is as lean as I was, is as shredded as I was. It's 9.1% body fat, right? The guys who do go to the gym know what 9% body fat is, right? So I was lean, 9.1% body fat. I'm shredded to the gills. I'm like 170 pounds, give or take. Right now I'm like 195. I'm bulking, right? And I'm like, when I would post pictures, right, I would post shirtless pictures, right, I would be getting loads of like positive reinforcement, right? People would be liking my pictures, liking my stories, whatever, right? Like every time I would post shirtless pictures. So I'm like, okay, then I was getting, you know, attention and attraction, right, because of the pictures when I would post them. But every time I would put on a shirt, every time I would put on a t-shirt and everything, the attraction is immediately gone, because again, I was 170 pounds, 6'2", so I was basically kind of skinny, but I was shredded, right? So the only attention that I was getting was when I would post pictures. That's when people would really see my abs and everything. They're like, okay, yeah, this guy, he's in shape. He goes to the gym. He's in there, right? Now I'm 195 pounds, right? I've been bulking. I look big in clothes, but I don't have that like leanness that I used to have. So now the attention that I get, right? Like, get this, the attention that I get, it's like real life attention in real life, but it's only when I have, not only when I have clothes on, because it's like in the winter, the snow outside, so I barely ever am shirtless, right? But like now I'm getting the attraction, like I fit clothes fit tight on me. It's like, it's nice, it's good, right? So now I'm getting that attention, right? But obviously in the summer, you want to be lean, you want to be like shredded, right? So now it brings up the dilemma, right? Do you go down to like 10% body fat? Do I go down to like 9% body fat and just be lean and maintain that, right? What's sustainable? Can I maintain being lean like that and then just try and maximize the attraction that I get from posting like pictures, from posting on social media, right? To just like maximize on like that type of attraction? Or do I come up to like 12-13% body fat and then just be big and then just fit clothes, right? Be big, fit clothes, look big in clothes, right? It brings up that dilemma, right? Like, what's the best, what's the most optimum thing to do? What's more optimum, right? Because when I was posting shirtless pictures, I was getting the attention and the attraction. When I'm like as I am now, when I'm big and I fit clothes well, I'm still getting the attention and attraction, right? So it's like, what's optimum, what's sustainable, and it brings up all those questions. The first thing we need to think about is what is more sustainable, because for me, 9.1% body fat, I can maintain 9.1% body fat. It's a little bit difficult, not really a little bit difficult, it's a little bit uncomfortable for me to try and maintain that, but I can definitely do it for like half a year. I could do 9% body fat. 12-13% body fat is also a little bit uncomfortable, because it's like I'm putting on extra weight, right? And it's hard for me to get in those calories every single day and be this big, right? It's kind of hard for me, right? So either way, both of it is kind of uncomfortable, but I can certainly do both. I can certainly be big, or I could certainly just be lean, right? What's more optimum, right? What's going to get you more girls, get me more girls? I don't know about you. What's going to get me more girls, right? The being big or being lean, right? What's going to get me more girls? Do I cut down like 75 or 175, 180 pounds? Do I just bulk up to 200 pounds and maintain just like taking up space in this huge frame, right? Like, what am I going to do when it comes to like optimizing for the best results, right? So I've derived a formula that I'm going to basically be using. Actually, I don't have to have this here. Okay, I can just hold this. I've derived a formula that I'm going to be using, right, for basically this problem that I've just told you guys about, this dilemma right here of, do I just be lean or do I just be big, right? And the formula is, I'm going to be rotating between both of those. In the summer, I'm going to be lean, right? I'm going to be lean, 180, 185 pounds, give or take. Thereabout, be lean, 10% body fat, even go a little bit less. I might just go back to being like 9% body fat, right? Just because 9% body fat just seemed to be that point where I can maintain this whilst putting in enough effort, but also it's not too uncomfortable for me where I feel like I'm not suffering from like trying to do all of this, right? So in the summer, I'm going to be lean, right? I'm going to rotate between summer being lean, 10% body fat. In the winter, I'll be bulking and just stay big, right? Because either way, in the summer, I'll still be getting the outside pictures, the shirtless pictures and whatever, and maximize on that. In the winter, I'll just, put on clothes and maximize on that, right? Both of them I can sustain well, and also it gives me like that rotation to ease up on, like, if being lean is a little bit difficult for me, then I can just ease up and just try and put on weight and maximize on eating and calories and whatever, right? That's going to be the other thing. So it gives me like flexibility to rotate between those two things, which is like, it's kind of nice that I can rotate between being those two things, right? So that's the cycle that I'm going to be doing. That's the cycle I'm going to be running between summer, just be lean, winter, kind of bulk up to like 200 pounds, 200 and something pounds, 200 something pounds. That's how I'm going to be doing it, right? Which one's going to be more optimum for results? I don't know. I'm going to find out which one's going to give me like the absolute best results, right? I'll find out as time goes on. But I think, you know, it's pretty cool that with both of these you can get like pretty good results. With being like just big and taking up space, you can get good results, and with being lean and shredded, you can also get good results. Even though I would say ideally I would want to just stay on the leaner side of things and just stay lean, ideally being like 10% body fat, give or take. Ideally I would want to be there 10 or 11% body fat, right? But of course bulking also helps me put on lots of size and mass, and that way if I have like size and mass, I can always just, you know, cut down, and I'll look better when I cut down, right? So that's just like the dilemma that I was thinking about this whole time until I've figured out this formula. And all of it is just going to be based on timelines, right? So I'll just have a period of bulking, like 6-8 months of just bulking and putting on mass, and then obviously when the sun is up, it's just going to be the 4 months of cutting and just, you know, having that lean, nice athletic physique, right? That's what I'm going to be rotating for the coming times and years. And I've basically started rotating that because in the summer I was lean, now I'm big, so I'm just gonna keep on that same rotation, right? And if you're new to the channel, just subscribe and like the video, and also you can just go watch all my other videos on bulking and gym and stuff. It's pretty cool, it's pretty chill.